So Trump posted this on True Social in response to everyone, oh my gosh, the deranged special prosecutor, Jack Smith, of course, working in conjunction with the DOJ and FBI, illegally, going back to Gina's point, leaked and spun a tape and transcript of me, which is actually an exoneration rather than what they would have you believe. This continuing witch hunt is another, all caps, election interference scam. They are cheaters, he says, and thugs. And that's where I want to welcome in Tera Dahl and Carolyn Ryan into the conversation. Ladies, good to see your beautiful faces. Wow.
Carolyn, I want to go to you first. If the DOJ is leaking their evidence to the press, that has to mean they're really worried, right? Like, how desperate do you have to be, especially at this time, which is really kind of a no time in terms of the election cycle? This is not, it's certainly not an October surprise. It's certainly not before an important event. There's really no reason other than the fact that Joe Biden is really in a lot of trouble and America's catching on, and even CNN was reporting that Joe Biden is in trouble. That's pretty much the timing, isn't it, Carolyn?
100%, and it's an entire distraction. And you kind of knew this was going to be the play all along, right? That they were going to try to put a gag order on Trump. He can't say anything about any of this, while the government, the DOJ, can leak whatever they want, drip, drip, leak, whenever it's politically expedient. And that's exactly what we're seeing taking place here. It's a distraction, just as all of this stuff, these whistleblowers are coming forward about Hunter Biden and that whole situation. And so they've got to distract from that. They're trying to rig it. They're trying to rig this, influence a jury pool, influence what the American people believe about this, and they're going to do it through these leaks. Mark Levin has gone off about this. He's saying Trump's attorneys need to file a motion to dismiss this prosecutorial misconduct. This is illegal. Compile a list of all the leaks and present it as evidence to say this cannot happen. It's illegal, and see if you can't get it thrown out. It may be a long shot, but at least they've got to do something.
Yeah, going to these leaks and Gina's point there, I mean, this is illegal. Carolyn, you mentioned it, but the mainstream media is not. And certainly the White House isn't going to address it unless maybe from his basement, but I doubt it. This is a threat to our security. Why is nobody focusing on this?
Yeah, they should be focusing on who leaked this.
Right.
But again, this is election interference. This is another example of election interference. You have the deep state, the DOJ, working hand in glove with the media, trying to influence public opinion by leaking documents. This is Mueller 2.0, again, working with, of all the news networks, it's CNN, just like you saw when CNN was at Roger Stone's house. So that's what it is. They're trying to influence the public opinion leading up to the election. Because as Tom Fitton said, this probably won't even be able to be used in trial, in court. So what they're trying to do is leak it in advance so that the public then will have their own narrative, drive a false narrative that they always do it. This is Mueller 2.0.